Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. We're here in nature. So many thoughts in my mind. Can I get a hello there? How to live in the moment. How to become more present to the moment. That's what a lot of people have been questioning me about. And I can share with you what's helped me along my journey. I always say that life is very simple. We complicate it. And whenever we are anxious, whenever we feel depressed, we often see that this is born out of the desire to escape the present moment. That's where it emanates from. So in moving into the present moment, living it fully, every single day, I make a vow to come to nature, to slow down. Because so many of us, we're rushing around. Yeah, I have to go here. We don't spend our lives preparing how to live in the present moment. We spend our lives preparing how to get to the next moment. Letting go of guilt has helped me so much along my journey. You have to forgive yourself every single day for whatever you've done. I know we've all made mistakes. We've all messed up. Sometimes people have seen us do it. Other times we were the only ones. But it helps, because if we are guilty about the past, now we are living there. Once we free ourselves from the past, now we enjoy the fruits of the present moment. I use mindfulness meditation. Just hearing the wind allows me to tap into the present moment. Take your home, for instance. Maybe you've got a computer, a mobile phone. So we are always plugged into something external to ourselves. When I'm in nature, I am tuning my senses. I am losing my mind and coming to my senses. And because the body is the subconscious mind, the more we move into our bodies, the more we experience the power of now. How many of us, as soon as we wake up, we switch on our mobile phone? That used to be me. But then I realized, wait a minute, I'm feeling more anxious now, more nervous now, because I'm trying to get somewhere. Just going for a beautiful walk does so much for our well-being. We have to start looking at the environment we're placing ourselves in and seeing how it affects our mind, body, heart, and spirit. Because when we are in an environment which is energy depleting, we become restless. We feel nervous. Therefore, we don't have access into the present moment. Look, when you go on holiday, you are looking at the scenery. Oh my days, this is so wonderful. But when you are at work, are you looking at the desk saying, oh, this is so wonderful? No. Because many people aren't happy there. But if you love what you do, now you tune into the present moment even more. If you love your body, now you tune into the present moment even more. Because anxiety is born out of the desire to escape the present moment. So when we look at what is keeping us away from the present moment, we have to ask ourselves, What are we watching? Are we procrastinating? Do we have distractions all around us? Are we externalizing our power? Do we have toxic friends around us? Because once again, all of that is leading us to overthink. I say it's all about freeing your mind right now on the planet. But to do that is not easy. And that is the gateway to live in the present moment. It takes self-acceptance. It's not so much about believing. Because whenever we believe, we're still not sure. It's about knowing. That confidence, when it overflows, it is a marvelous experience. All of that gets us into the present moment. More so, we have to ask ourselves, do we know what we want? If we don't know what we want, we will always be searching for something. Even enlightenment. A lot of people say, I want to become more spiritual. I say enlightenment is knowing how much you don't know. When you surrender, now you are in the present moment. When you are not in war with yourself, now you are in the present moment. When you see that nobody is out to get you, you can drop the sword. Now you are in the present moment. Many of us, we don't like how we look. So once again, we are trying to escape. We don't like how other people look. We are trying to control other people. Some of us, we're not even allowed to make mistakes. When I am making these videos, I'm just improvising, making it up as I go along, because all of that allows me to step into my true infinite power. One question which I always ask myself is it worth it? Is it worth it to carry the burden of negative energy around you 24/7? Because that's how so many of us live. But in becoming an alchemist, more so a wizard, we have to start seeing we are the architects of our own reality. And when you don't try to change for other people, now you can embrace the present moment. Because if you want to be what other people want you to be, guess what? You have to come up with a plan. You have to draw it all up. But once you accept yourself, it's easy. And along my journey, I realized there is so much noise around all of us. But we have to ask ourselves, what kind of symphony are we creating in our internal environment? Because know this, your vibration is affecting those around you. When you are anxious, when you are panicking, you're making it also harder for someone else to tap into the present moment. When you are in the present moment, you now allow other people to access it. It's wonderful to be surrounded with friends who uplift you. But they're rare. You don't find them everywhere. But once you have a wonderful support network, we can now allow each other to access the present moment. I've seen it along my journey. When you connect with kindred spirits, they remind you who you are. They remind you why you're here. And most of all, you see, wait a minute, what am I stressing over? Most of us, we're running so fast, we're running so hard, but we never ask, where are we going to? When we're in the present moment, we say the only place we need to be is right here. We're in nature, breathing in deep from the base of our spines. No worries. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace.